Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel today where we are going to do a remake of the first part of WWF WrestleMania 2000 Secrets. If you think that you've seen all of them this time, well think again, check the chapter selection down below in the description and you will see a plethora of new secrets that you can check out. Obviously we're going to go over all the previous parts in part 1, but I did want to add some new content as well as the voiceover in this one so that way those who did watch the original had some new content to look forward to. New footage was also captured for every single secret in this video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want more daily content. Ring the bell to be notified of the daily content. Let's get into it. This first one is more of a visual representation. Create a superstar for females is actually just pick a model, as you can see. This also includes Stephanie McMahon, who is unlockable, so you could create her if you wanted to. The unused dummy model that's only used in creator moveset, as well as the hose that only show up in the intro. The only way to do this is by cloning over a created superstar. Women wrestlers weren't given too much respect around this time, unfortunately, but thankfully, after these humble beginnings, they would be given a lot more respect. In the sequel, WWF No Mercy, the options to create a female superstar would be expanded upon, giving us all the same fixings you would have with a male superstar. But in WWF WrestleMania 2000, all the females in this game were just simple templates. Ever wonder whose face was plastered all over the default creator wrestler models in WWF WrestleMania 2000? Well, that's simple. It's actually the former head of WWE's Talent Relations, John Laurinaitis. I'm assuming since he was one of the few American wrestlers in the counterpart to WWF WrestleMania 2000, Virtual Pro Wrestling 2, I'm assuming that's the reason why they decided to plaster his face on the default call model. It's pretty obvious to tell looking at the comparison here from game to game, but it is interesting to think that Johnny Ace would eventually make his way over to the WWE. Alright folks, our next one is going to go into glitch territory. Ever want to see Chris Jericho's Y2J taunt done proper in WWF WrestleMania 2000? Well, if you ever wanted Chris Jericho to turn his back towards the fans in this game, you can do that through a very strange glitch. This can only be done with created wrestlers, however. What you want to do is you want to change the music to the Brood, have no Titantron, and then go to edit a moveset, change the walkie taunt to Stone Cold Steve Austin's, and then just change the taunt at the entrance stage to whatever you would like. Now this glitch will only work in the Raw is War or the Sunday Night Heat arenas, as it will not work in any other arenas in the game. As long as you pick the right stage, you will see your superstar rise up from the stage just like the members of the Brood, except for when it comes to their in-ring taunt. When it comes to your entryway taunt, you will turn around for some strange reason, almost looking like it's against their own will as well. There are actually a few funny effects of this glitch. You can shake your booty and twerk towards the crowd. You can turn back around when you do Scott Steiner's taunt. Or, if you want to, you can just go back into the stage, back the way you came, if you're too afraid to go into the ring and step up like a man. I don't know what causes this glitch, but it is entertaining nevertheless. Alright, this next one is pretty cool. Now, gimmicks in 1999, WWF changed on a monthly basis, so new theme songs, gimmicks, attires, they were added constantly. In WWF WrestleMania 2000, they kept up. There are bonus themes and Titantrons in this game that go unused for the most part, but you can re-add them to the superstars they correspond to, usually short-lived teams such as the Corporate Ministry or the Union, or classic teams like D'Lo Brown and Mark Henry or the Headbangers. For select superstars, you can re-add these themes, replacing their current theme and doing so you will be able to see classic tag team entrances. I would list them all, but I think instead I'll just let you see them all for yourself.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody!
Now I appreciate this little Easter egg. This one is a reference to Son Goku from the Dragon Ball Z series. I'm not sure if this was used for someone in Revenge or in Virtual Pro Wrestling 2, but I believe this is a custom-made taunt exclusively for WrestleMania 2000. The taunt is simple. Goku gathers his energy to unleash his signature Kamehameha wave. An odd inclusion, but a cool one nevertheless. If you are a superstar in this game that has a manager that accompanies them to the ring, they will not just stay at ringside if someone interferes. They will jump into the ring to help you out. This includes anyone you pair with your created superstar to accompany them to the ring. However, this also works with the Hardy Boys, Triple H with Chyna, Jeff Jarrett with Deborah, Meat with Terry Reynolds, and a few more. It's good to note that when your back's against the wall in this cruel, cold world of pro wrestling, sometimes you can have someone you can rely on to help you out. In WWF WrestleMania 2000, you can create title belts using the templates of the belts used at the time in the WWF. Start off, you have access to almost all the belts designs. You have the WWF, the Tag Team, the Intercontinental, European, Hardcore, Women's Championship. They took out the light heavyweight title, but the last design is the Smoking Skull belt. You unlock this by winning the WWF World Heavyweight Championship with Stone Cold at WrestleMania. Now this is the last entry in the original video that I did, so after this it is all new content, but this one is going to cover Road to WrestleMania entrance attire glitch. For those who have entrance attires in this game, you can get a sneak peek of this by starting up a new Road to WrestleMania mode. You can select anyone who has an entrance attire but then just back out. You will then see their entrance attire on the selection screen, and you can get a full good look at how they look right before they are about to kick some ass. A novel glitch, but I do love to admire the entrance attires in this game, and this gives you a fantastic look at them. It is a novel glitch, but it is entertaining to admire all of the entrance attires in this game, and this glitch is the easiest and fastest way to do that. I'll let you all gawk and lose yourselves in the masterpiece of a glitch that this is, and let you see the rest of the attires before we head to the next entry. This next entry focuses on Too Much members Too Sexy Brian Christopher and Scott Too Hot Taylor. Now in my opinion, this is probably one of the biggest blunders in a wrestling game ever. These two were the tag team Too Much, however in this game they are actually assigned the wrong movesets. Their movesets are assigned to each other. So Scott Taylor, his moveset is actually Brian Christopher's, and Brian Christopher's moveset is actually Scott Taylor's. You can tell this because the Tennessee Jam, or the top rope leg drop, is actually supposed to be Brian Christopher's finishing move, as well as the sit-out powerbomb. The solution is simple, just clone them to each other's slots. That way their movesets are correct as well as their attires. However, the fact that this happened in the first place is one of the craziest things in my opinion in a wrestling game. However, the fact that this isn't reported on too much is simply down to the fact that, well, I hate to say it, but nobody really cared about Too Much. This next one is just a simple quick error. Now in this game, they are portrayed as Too Much, as you can tell by their Titantron. However, in June of 1999 is when they debuted as Too Cool, and WrestleMania 2000 updated their nameplate to reflect that, but not their gimmicks. Now this next glitch also involves Road to WrestleMania mode. Now what you want to do is if you want to see a created title belt on the superstars that you want to pick in Road to WrestleMania mode selection screen, all you have to do is do a King of the Ring mode. Now you want to win the championship in King of the Ring mode. Afterwards, immediately go to WrestleMania 2000's Road to WrestleMania mode, where you go to the character select and you can see titles that you have just previously won will be around the waist of these superstars on the selection screen. Not much to say about this little glitch, but it is a fun little novelty to say the least. Mr.Socko makes his Aki debut in WWF WrestleMania 2000 when you do a special taunt as Mankind only. If you hold the taunt long enough, you will equip Mr.Socko and you will wear him for the rest of the match. However, this does not work with any other superstars, including Dude Love, Cactus Jack, or any created superstars, so keep that in mind. Sadly, it seems that Mr.Socko would not appear in many titles after this, however. In WWF WrestleMania 2000, there's a glitch that will actually allow you to have 2 champions for a single championship title holder. To do this, you must go to create a pay-per-view, create a match for a singles only championship. When you're done, re-edit that match into a tag team match. The winners of the match will be double title holders. Now in this video I showcase 2 Triple H's and 2 Rocks on the same team for whatever reason. You do not have to pick the same superstar for each team. I don't know why I did that and I didn't display this glitch as well as I wanted to. However, I do apologize for that. They do not need to be the same superstar to be co-champions for a single title bout. So for example, you could have Stone Cold and Triple H be the WWF World Heavyweight Champion. Or you could have Ken Shamrock and say Steve Blackman be the Intercontinental Champion. This could lead to fun little storylines in your wrestling feds, or if you knew about this glitch when you were younger playing with your friends, I'm sure that this was an awesome chapter in your character's storylines. Now this one is another glitch that has to do with create a pay-per-view mode. This one is simple. Now let's say you pick the SummerSlam stage to be your hall for this pay-per-view event. Well, if you decide to do a match, then leave and save it. Do another match outside an exhibition or Road to WrestleMania. Once you go back to the pay-per-view, the hall will be changed to whatever the last match you had in exhibition or Road to WrestleMania mode was. It seems that keeping track of the proper hall that you choose on your create a pay-per-view event is too much for the game to handle if you are doing other things while playing. I think it also resets to the Raw is War stage if you turn the console off and decide to play the pay-per-view again some other time. So keep this in mind when you're playing your pay-per-view events. Alright everybody, our last Easter egg in this video is taunting at the same time in Unison. Now to do this, you both have to do the same taunt in the same direction, and you will both do the same exact taunt together. So for example, X-Pac and Viscera, they can do a taunt together, as shown here. Alright fellas, we're ending this one off today on a glitch. Now, if you remember my WWF No Mercy Secrets Part 3, if you select a superstar with a facial animation during their entrance in championship mode, and you skip at the correct time while their facial animation is still going, while they're about to cut a promo on the mic, you will see that their face is frozen in the same spot until you do something else. See, certain superstars, their taunts, they actually allow for animation with the fingers. For example, Stone Cold's middle fingers point out. The Undertaker sticks his fingers out with his It's Over taunt along with Kane. Cactus Jack has his Bang Bang fingers that stick out. And Double J Jeff Jarrett, well, he has his peace sign as well as his fingers sticking out, as well as a few other superstars and taunts in this game, as you can see. Now, what you have to do is once you win the match, press the A button while they're doing their celebration taunt. While doing this, while their fingers are still pointed out, you can see in the replay that their fingers are in fact still sticking out. Now once they do another animation, this goes away and you won't be able to see it again until you do this glitch once more, but it is a little funny novelty glitch. Now I find this glitch to be very entertaining on a pretty trivial level. However, I hope you guys enjoyed as well, and thank you for watching. Alright, so for those of you who have stuck around to the end of the video, I want you guys to comment your favorite WWF WrestleMania 2000 secret and or glitch from part 1 or part 2. Remember to like and subscribe for more daily content, ring that bell to be notified of the daily uploads as well as the daily posts. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and remember to have a nice day.